Hello dear students, hope you are all fine and doing well. Please grade 5A and B open your class book page 99. So today we are going to learn about question tags, or we can say tag questions. Okay, let's start our lesson. What are they? So these are question tags. We have, isn't it? Did you? Have they? Shall we? Didn't she? Is he? These are question tags. What are these? Yalla Samara, Muhammad, Yalla Shalom, Ibrahim. What are these? These are question tags. Do not forget. Okay? So what's question tags? Question tags are short questions at the end of the sentence. For example, we have a sentence, okay? We have to write the question tags at the end of the sentence, not at the in the beginning or in the middle. We have to write it at the end of the sentence, okay? Do not forget, this is one of the most important point in this subject. We usually use them to check that the person we are speaking to agrees with us, or to check that we are right. So in this part you will learn about we use question tags to make sure about, for example, others, or they want to make sure that we are right or not. Okay? So the question tags are made using an auxiliary verb. For example, we have be or have. Okay, what's be? We don't know what's be. This is the new thing. No, actually it's not new. What are verb to be? Okay, we have verb to be is, are. Okay, we use with I. We use with I. Okay, what about is? We use is with he, she, it. Okay, and we use are with which subject? Are, who knows? We use are with they, we, you. Okay, we have and has. Okay, we use have with I, we, you, they. With these subjects we have to use have. We cannot say I has, we have to say I have. Okay, we use has with he, she, it. He, she, it. Okay, do not forget. Okay, we have this point. Usually if the main clause is positive, the question tags is negative. For example, we have a sentence. Our sentence is positive. Okay, the sentence is positive, but in question tags part we are going to change it. We have to make it negative. Okay, the sentence is positive, but at the end of the sentence, which it is question tags, you have to make it negative. And at the same time, if the main clause is negative, it is okay. So for at the end of the sentence we are going to change it. We have to make it positive. Okay, now look at here, we have an example. Okay, we have an example. It is cold. It is cold. Okay, now this sentence is positive or negative? We know it is positive. Am I right, Ali? Abdurrahman? Rawasi? This is positive. Okay, when you want to add question tags, we have to make it negative. Isn't it? It's cold, isn't it? You see? And do not forget, we have to add question mark at the end of the sentence. Okay? If the sentence is positive, at the end of the sentence you have to make it negative. Okay? Now, isn't cold. It isn't cold. It isn't cold. The sentence is negative. Am I right? But how do you know? How I know? How Raman, Ryan Kamiran, and Ryan Fatima, yalla. We have it isn't cold. It isn't cold. The sentence is negative. How do we know? Because we have not. Okay? We have not, that's why the sentence is negative. Okay, but when you want to make it question tags, or we can say when you want to ask to make sure, you have to say is it, and question mark. Okay? And as you see, we have two example. You are from Iraq, aren't you? You are from Iraq, aren't you? Okay, as you see, this sentence is positive. The subject is you. With you, we have to use are. Am I right? Okay. And in the second part, this part, you have to make it look. The sentence is positive. That's why we are going to change it to negative. Okay, you see? You are from Iraq, aren't you? Okay, you see? We don't need to change the subject, but we have to change the verb to be, or if you have, you have to change it. Okay, you have to make it, if it is positive, you have to make it negative. If it is negative, you have to make it positive. You have to change it. Okay, and we have to put question mark. So, and we have two answers. One of them is positive, another one is negative. Yes, I am. If the answer is positive, you have to say yes, I am. If it's negative, you have to say no, I'm not. Second one, she isn't a doctor. She isn't a doctor. Okay, so we have isn't. The subject is she, and we have isn't. Isn't is negative. Okay, that's why when you want to make it sure, you have to change it to positive. This is negative, you have to change it to positive. She isn't a doctor, is she? Okay, and we have to put question mark, and at the same time we have to answer. The first one is positive, yes she is. If she is a doctor, we have to say yes she is. If it is negative, you have to say no she isn't. And here are some examples. If it is present simple, we use be. For example, she's Italian, isn't she? Okay, and we have present simple, other verbs. They live in London, don't they? So look at here, we don't have verb to be, we don't have verb to have. That's why we are going to don't or doesn't. If the subject is they, we, you, I, you have to use it don't or do. But if it is he, she, it, we are going to use doesn't or does. Okay, and present continuous, we are working tomorrow, aren't we? Now this is positive, we are going to change it to negative. Okay, now past simple. How do you know this sentence is past simple? Because we have was. Okay, and this is positive. In this part we are going to change it to negative. Okay, past continuous, past simple, other verbs. He went. Okay, he went to the party last night, so we don't have For example, verb to be or something else. That's why we are going to use it. Didn't he? Why we didn't say don't or doesn't? Why? Because this is past simple. This sentence is past simple. Now this sentence is past continuous. We were waiting at the station, weren't we? Okay, now this is positive. We are going to change it to negative. And as you see, these are negative sentence. Okay, these are negative sentence. The question tags must be positive. Look at the orange part. These are positive. Okay, we aren't late. We aren't late. This is negative. Are we? You have to make it positive. Okay, she doesn't have any children. Does she? You see, the subject is she. We don't need to change the subject, just we have to change the verbs. Okay, if it is for example if it is positive, you have to change it to negative, or if it is negative, you have to change it to positive. The bus isn't coming, is it? She wasn't at home yesterday, was she? Look, negative, and we have to make it positive. They didn't go out last Sunday, did they? Okay, you weren't sleeping, were you? So I think I explained everything. Thank you for listening and love you all. Bye bye.